So Rich Piana, my favorite natural vegan bodybuilder, just recently posted his steroid stack on Instagram, and I'd advise all of you Rich Piana fans not to take drug advice from a guy who looked like he was 40 years old when he was 18. Now, it isn't very smart to post what drugs you're currently taking on social media, as the DEA might take interest, so Rich Piana made a video claiming his drug stack is incredibly methodical and genius. So I'm guessing you worked out how you're going to keep doing drugs if you get locked up?
So this whole putting on 30 pounds in 3 months, you know, is basically me showing everyone how easy it is to put on that kind of muscle in a short period of time.
I don't know who you think you're talking to, Rich, but the majority of your audience are young men in their teens. Are you trying to show young kids how easy it is to take massive amounts of drugs? Oh, is that the DEA I hear?
It's so frustrating because people make it so fucking complicated, you know? It's really not that complicated.
No, Rich, I'm pretty sure heart surgery and replacing damaged organs is pretty complicated.
And, you know, it boils down to, you know, you gotta eat real food.
5% nutrition, real food, now only $41.95. So the ingredients are sweet potatoes, yams, oats, and blueberries, but we still have this long disclaimer which warns against taking this product if you have a history of things like heart disease, and I'm pretty sure all of those foods protect against heart disease, so what the fuck did you put in this that you're not telling anyone?
Normally, I would keep things around, I'd say my test, between 600 at the most, maybe 1,000 milligrams a week. Because, you know, I pyramid up.
Well, I don't think it's a good idea to buy supplements from a guy who does pyramid sets with needles. So posting his drug cycle on Instagram was stupid, and this video is stupid, but he at least doesn't want you to think he's a cheater, so he made this video talking about how taking steroids isn't cheating, it's just something that winners do. Apparently, he never played the arcade version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It says right there before you even start the game, winners don't use drugs.
Hang on, April.
Let's say I have a test tomorrow at 7 a.m. and I have all night to fucking study for it, all right? And there's a little pill called Adderall.
Well, let's say you could have studied all week long for that test like you should have, and resorting to using harmful and addictive drugs isn't something you should be promoting. Now, to be fair, he did mention that in this video, and I'll show you the clip just so you people don't think I'm quote mining to make him look bad.
Now, you're putting your body at risk by taking that drug. You're doing certain things to your body that other people might think is not worth. The risk-reward factor is not there.
Yes, there we go, risk-reward factor. I think that's what you're often missing when you talk about drug use. You keep talking about doing whatever it takes to win, and you even mentioned in a video that you started taking drugs so that you could win bodybuilding competitions. Well, Rich, is it worth taking high doses of anabolic steroids, which can be potentially harmful and shorten your life, just so that you can win a few $30 trophies? If we were to compare bodybuilding with onion eating competitions, would it make sense to shorten your life just so that you could win at eating onions? And the thing is, you got the money and success you have today from stock market and real estate investments. Where did you get the idea that drugs and steroids are for winners? That nice house you have and all of those cars aren't from bodybuilding, but you're promoting bodybuilding and steroid use to young kids, telling them drugs will help make you a winner. Well, what did you win from bodybuilding and taking drugs? Jack shit. All you've done is shorten your life, and you're a winner because you did day trading and you didn't even need Adderall for that.
My father was driving down 2 hours to watch me compete. He had never seen me compete before. This is a show I'm gonna win. You know, I'm gonna show my dad that, you know, his son is a champion. I ended up not placing in the show. I was devastated. Dad, I'm not gonna pose. And he's like, well, why not? What are you talking about? You've been working on your posing routine for 2 months. I didn't make top 5, I didn't make the cut. And, you know, I had to make a choice. I had to do whatever it took. And, you know, my thing was, you know, I need to redeem myself. I need to do what it takes. And I got up, I drove to Mexico, Tijuana, and I went and bought steroids.
Okay, Rich, I'm not saying this to be mean, but you're clearly suffering from psychological problems and you should get help, and that's coming from a sadistic sociopath who wants to kill children. So if you're going to take anything away from this video, don't listen to Rich Piana's drug advice. He has mental problems and he's just going to get you in trouble. Now, I'm not saying taking steroids makes you a bad person, and I'm not even saying they're bad in all situations. But if you want to be a winner, then get educated, make smart investments with your money, stay healthy, eat well, exercise, and unless you have a medical problem or you're a professional athlete, steroids sure as hell won't help you become a winner.
Beef. What a relief. When will this poisonous product cease? This is another public service announcement. You can believe it or you can doubt it. Let us begin now with the cow. The way it gets to your plate and how.
Do not leave this up.